welcome call to just purchase your Mining City plan. And normally when someone has done this, the next thing is, what do I do from now? What should I be expecting? How does this whole thing work? How can I maximize out of this? Because there is quite a lot that you can get out of it if you wish to do so, okay? So there are those who just said, you know what, I bought a mining plan. I know I'm mining for 3 years and that's it. Even in that case, what I find is that people spend their hard-earned money and say, I want to invest it in cryptocurrency. They buy a mining plan and they forget about it. You've got your, in terms of keeping in touch with your investment, you know, you need to understand what is going on. You need to be connected to the community. Mining City gives you an opportunity when you sign on to say, do you want to sign up for the newsletter? Sign up for the newsletter. You don't want anything to hit you by surprise, you know. Mining City, after all, is a business. When they've got challenges in the business, they communicate those challenges. You want to know what's going on. When there are exciting things coming up in the business, they communicate those things. You want to see what other opportunities are there for you in this. So nothing should be hitting you by surprise. But the people just don't know what to do and how to stay connected. Another thing is that the cryptocurrency space is new to a lot of people and intimidating. Just as much as somebody could have bought a mining plan, they might still be thinking, I still don't know what I'm actually doing, you know? So just keeping connected, you can ask the right questions when you're confused, because the beautiful thing about this is that there is a community that is there to help you. So today I'm just going to take you through the basics of what you should be looking for. If you've got any questions, anything that makes you uncomfortable, that you are still uneasy about, or you're excited about, this is a platform for you to just connect and to share on that, okay? So I've put together a little presentation just to get you around where we are at and where you ought to be. So let me just get to the presentation. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah.
So this is really a welcome call. You'll see that there's two logos. One says Mining City, one says CryptoWise Wealth. CryptoWise Wealth is really a brand. There's no company behind it. There's nothing. It's a brand that I've created for myself. After I got into the cryptocurrency space, I thought I just want to grow in this area, and what a nice way just to brand myself and to put myself out there. The reason I chose CryptoWise Wealth is really about getting people educated about cryptocurrency. And once you've got that wisdom, there is wealth that you can get out of this. So it's really about getting people to that state of creating their own wealth by just being crypto-wise and all that. So that is what CryptoWise Wealth is all about. Mining City is the company that you have bought a mining plan with. So this is really a platform to welcome you into that space and to help you navigate in that space. So what you should expect from me, I'm just going to give you a brief introduction of the team structures. So when you hear different people talking, you know who they are and where they fit in, okay? And then it's how you need to keep connected. Like I said earlier, keeping connected is critical. You have put money in this, you need to make your money work for you. And you just need to understand what is going on with your money. So keep connected. I'll tell you the different ways to keep connected. And then I'll share with you and navigate through the information center that I've put together to help you in this journey as well. When you see anything that you don't understand, you can just go into that center. If you want me to add things into the center that are not there, you're gonna tell me, and then I'll keep growing that center. I recently started this because I've really been, I am aware that having been in this space, I struggled myself to get information on one place. So it's something that I started doing recently just to develop that space as well. And then finally, we'll get into what Mining City has to offer you. Okay. So now the business structure. Mining City is actually, there are actually two companies linked to this. Okay, Mining City is the first one, and the CEO is Greg Rogoski. Mining City actually is also a brand. It's not the company name. The company name is Profitec. The brand name is Mining City. Mining City is in partnership with a company called MineBest. and the CEO of MindBest is Eyal Avramovich. Eyal is a serial inventor. He's actually busy with an electric car now that he's named after his kids, and he's invented a whole lot of things. You can just Google him. One of the things that he did recently was a smartphone with 2 screens, and that phone actually he made a limited edition. There are only about 2,000 of those phones, and he actually gave that as an incentive for people who are doing the business in Mining City. So how the partnership works is that MindBest, it was actually launched in 2017. This company itself is the one that owns the mining machines. Okay, so they own the mining farms. And then Mining City allows us to mine at the MindBest facilities. So the product that Mining City has that we have bought into is mining plans that we are renting mining power from MindBest. How the two companies relate is that actually there was just one company called MindBest, and Eyal and Greg were actually working for MindBest. Eyal was the one who started the company. Greg was the marketing director of the company. And they are just an infrastructure company that hosts mining machines and renting mining power to people. And they were doing that on a big scale. And then they got introduced to someone when they sometimes host the cryptocurrency summits and all that. On one of the summits that they attended, they were approached by a guy called Mr. Park. And Mr. Park said to them, he's a network marketer by profession, but he was also into cryptocurrency. So he went to the summit, really, it was a crypto summit, looking for opportunities in the cryptocurrency space. And then he met up, then MindBest was presenting there, then he was interested in MindBest because at that time, mining can be very difficult, and it was hard for people, especially in I think 2017, 2018, 2016, it became very difficult. I mean, in 2017, a lot of companies of mining farms closed down because it's too expensive. Yet he found that MindBest was still profitable. So he started engaging with them, asking them how they do it. And it is really in their the infrastructure and how they have developed their mining farms. They have got what they call mining containers. They don't have brick and mortar for their mining machines. So they have cut down they built in efficiencies, especially in the cooling system, by mining in racks that are outside. So that whole infrastructure is some high-tech thing that has allowed them to save on electricity. So they are running an efficient operation by minimizing their cost of electricity through the different ways that they're mining. One of the things that they have as well is that they started their mining farms in Kazakhstan, and they had a deal with the Kazakhstan government to fix their electricity costs for a couple of years. And so they've got a power station and a substation on the mining farms, feeding them the electricity. The biggest cost in mining is electricity. So now that's how they stay profitable, because they have minimized their costs. So when Mr. Park saw this, he said to them, can you allow people to mine at a lower scale? I remember when I was first introduced to Mining City, I thought I would go directly to MindBest myself. So I would look them up in their website and see what they're offering. At that time, I don't see it anymore on their website. They were actually offering mining plans for $500,000 US.
Yeah.
So Mr. Park came in and said, you can sell these at a lower plan if you can turn this into and sell your products through network marketing, through direct selling. You will sell a lot of product and a lot of people can buy at a lower scale. But Eyal wasn't for that because he is very big. He's a serial inventor and he's always putting together different products. And the minute you make yourself a network marketing product, you start using MLM to promote your product, you are confined within the way the MLM industry works, in that you can't now go and advertise your products yourself. You can't be going and selling your product yourself, because now the minute you get into the MLM space, you are saying your customers must sell on your behalf, and then you pay them the commission. So that was a bit restricting for him as someone who always hosts the summits, who's always looking for new things to develop. So instead they said, okay, they will start a company called Mining City. That is where Greg came in. He started his own company. It was Profitech, but then they kept the same logos. You'll see the MindBest logo and the Mining City logo are almost similar. They actually share offices in Poland. So in 2018, Mining City was born as a marketing unit, but it is not the same company. They are not related. in terms of Mindbest and how they want to market Mindbest and their products, they do that. And then Mining City sells mining plans that are hosted on the facilities Mindbest. And then now they sell them at a smaller scale to us through what? Through network marketing. I mean, through Mining City. Right. So Mining City says, we are going to sell the products on your behalf, but we are going to allow the customers to also sell the product on our behalf, and then we'll pay them for that. And network marketing is one industry that if you were also to design your own product and sold it using network marketing, your product, that is the quickest way to go to market and make it big with word of mouth. So that's what we saw happening. And then, I mean, within the first year of operating, they had already more than 300,000 customers in more than 50 countries. And you can only reach such numbers if you are using network marketing, direct selling, because network marketers really do push the product. Okay, so that is how the business is structured. So if you hear people talking about Greg, he is the CEO of Mining City, Eyal is the CEO of Mindbest. Okay. So now in terms of teams, you know, because nobody buys a product through Mining City directly, you have to be referred by somebody. That is why I gave you my referral link to sign up. So I was also referred by somebody. And then I'm going to take you through the structures. And then because it's got a network marketing part linked to it, those that refer people into the business tend to support them if they are doing the network marketing side. So I want to tell you about the team structure that is operating within Africa, just in my line, okay? So that if Maggie is not around at any point in time, Maggie is no longer promoting Mining City, you know who to go to, because there's a team of people that you can always connect with. If you can't get hold of Maggie at any point in time, these are the people that you can connect with, because that is the beautiful thing, again, of now mining with Mining City as opposed to any other mining company, is the community that we build around ourselves. Okay, so this is Hannah Pinza. Welcome, Edwin. Where's Stephen? Anyway, so welcome, Edwin. He's quiet, not gonna say anything. Okay, I hope you can hear us. So Hannah Pinza, once Mining City was established, she was contacted because she was very big in cryptocurrency in Africa. And she was contacted to say, would you also sell the product? And she said, yes, she's a network marketer by profession as well. So she agreed. So she is the one who introduced Mining City to Africa, Hannah Pinza. She was part of a club called Achievers Club Academy. That, you know, the training that I was doing, the material was actually from her, and she approached me and said, Maggie, can you offer this training? So she is the lady behind Achievers Club Academy. Her husband is Prof. Ed Pinza. Hi, Edwin. Prof. Ed Pinza. He used to work at the University of Pretoria. He is a professor, I think, in economics. Now he is doing business. He's got his own company doing blockchain solutions for businesses. And he is the first guy to actually offer a cryptocurrency basics training with the University of Pretoria. And that is her husband, Prof. Ed. Now they've just launched an academy called Crypto Now Academy. Last week, I actually attended their 3-day course where they were showing you how to build a portfolio in cryptocurrencies. And he was just giving insights in that as well. And I will give you later links to be able to join into this. I'm going to post them in the Facebook group that I want us to start using as our information center. So you can join the academy and watch what Prof says, take his ideas, and also just get yourself all that knowledge. So Mining City is just an introduction for you to cryptocurrency. You are going to grow yourself in this area, and you'll go as far as you want to be, because the tools are there, the platforms are there. It's up to you to tap into them. And then Mentorline is a brand that she has created as well. She actually has a website called Mentorline that you can actually join as well if you want to grow the business and you want the tools, where she puts in videos and training. It's not as I used it initially, but I've stopped using it for a while, so I'm not sure how much activity is going on there. But she also has a WhatsApp group called Mentorline. Not WhatsApp, Facebook group called Mentorline. You need to connect to that one. That is another way that you'll see later where you stay connected, because she posts things there when she's got presentations, when she's got training, when she's got anything, she posts in there. She used to host trainings every Saturday mornings. She suspended them for now. I'm not sure when she's going to start again. And she used to do trainings every Saturday morning just about mining city, the back office, and then just going also into cryptocurrency. And if you want to build a business, how you will build your skills in network marketing to be a professional network marketer. She also used to do that training as well, which is training that I have done a couple of times in our team as well, and I'm going to start doing that as well. And as I do that, I'll be posting it on our Facebook page so that people can, group, so that people can always refer back to that training. And also just to have that self-service that you can also always just tap into. So one of the first people that Hannah signed up when she started the business was Zolani Ndlovu. You can follow Zolani on Facebook. Zcash has made it huge in the cryptocurrency space. By the way, Hannah, as I'm talking to you now, is now a billionaire in cryptocurrencies. In mining city itself, she earns more than $1 million a month. I remember she used to say that her dream was to see if she can get $1 million a month, and she has achieved that. Zolani is one of those who also get more than $1 million a month. It was not always like that. He's a hustler. He's got a good story behind him. When he tells you his story, he will tell you how he used to be call center consultant. Before that, he actually was a teller at one of the retailers. I think it was Pick n Pay itself. He started cleaning at Pick n Pay, and then got interested in being at the tills and approached the manager that he wants to go to the tills. And he got to the tills. When he was at the tills, he says that there was an incident where the queue on the teller next to him was getting long, and the lady there was struggling with something. And then as he was about to serve a customer, then he said to the customer, "Please, can you excuse me? Can I just help my colleague here? I think she's struggling with something." And then the customer said, "Okay, please do go." And then he helped the colleague and got back. When you got back to his till, the customer said, "Wow, your customer service is something else. And the way you just helped your colleague." Then they gave him the card and said, "Please call me. I think I want you in my team." And then when he called, it was actually a call center job. So he started working at a call center. And then when he realized that this is actually some financial institution, I don't know whether that's a bank or whatever. Then he thought, "Oh, I can actually study banking." And then he studied banking, and then he became a banker, and then he was retrenched. No job, started doing odd jobs, network marketing, trying this and that, failing, and sold Boerewors rolls, sold Discapcop, and at some point his house was being repossessed. Eventually he got into the crypto space. The rest is history. He makes more than $1 million a month. He is now farming. He bought farms cash, and you can see, when you follow his page, you'll see him with his tractors and his cows and all that. So that is Zolani. I'm mentioning Zolani because Zolani signed up Dimakato Makazi. Dimakato Makazi is my team lead. She's my sponsor. She is the one that signed me up. Dimakato is, she used to work, she used to be a marketing executive. Dima has also made it big in the business, making more than $1 million a month. Dima, when you see Crypto Elite Academy, that is the name that she has given her group. So that is her brand. So Maggie and her team fall under Dimakato Makazi. And the brand that you will see is Crypto Elite Academy. Okay? I want you to know these things so that you don't get lost when people start talking different things and you say, "Now, what is Crypto Elite?" And then this is where I come in. Dima is my upline. She signed me up. She's helped me through the business. She's my pillar of strength, and she has made it big in the company. And then comes Maggie Mulutri. The brand that I have created is one that I introduced to you earlier, CryptoWise Wealth. So when you see CryptoWise Wealth, it is just a brand name that I've created. When I go out there, sometimes I go on the radio, I talk about cryptocurrency, I go under the brand of CryptoWise Wealth. Once you come into the space, you must know that you've got an opportunity to just be your own business and do what you want to do. Nobody is going to prescribe what you must do or how you must do it. This is your space. The important thing is to learn as much as you can from those who have walked the road. I like what one of our business partners always says, Blessing says, I'm not always focusing on what the rich have now, but I want to know from them what they did to get to where they are today. And that is what I am sucking out of Dimakato. That is what I'm sucking out of Hannah. When Hannah approached me and said to me, Maggie, do you want to do training? I can mentor you to put this, do the 7-day training. I took it up because that is one person I want to learn from, especially because now she is a billionaire. You need to be listening to people who have made it and understand what they have done. A lot of time we make mistakes by listening to people who don't even have, So let us refocus and ask ourselves, who are you listening to? So that is the team structure, okay? So the next thing I want you to look at is how to keep in touch. The first thing is Facebook, okay? There's a number of Facebook groups that you can, I just want to get my pen, that you can look into. This one is, these two are Hannah's groups. This one is just for people who are Mining City members. So she will be talking Mining City specific things. And also just giving tips on just life in general, encouraging you. So you need to join this group. When they ask you the questions that you must, that you need to answer before you join the group, answer those questions. Okay, otherwise you won't be let into the group. But I'm an administrator in that group. Once you tell me that, because there's a lot of requests, once you tell me that you've put in the request, I will admit you into the group because I know you. Okay, and then there's Crypto Now group. This group is also Hannah's group. This is where she just posts cryptocurrency related information. She's very good at posting what's the latest thing that's happening in the crypto space, asking questions, engaging people, and absolutely anybody can join this group. You can send this to your friends who are interested in crypto just to keep connected. So you must also join the group. When we do our presentations, she's giving me an opportunity and the pleasure to actually host presentations in her group. This group has got more than 30,000 people. And she has given me the opportunity to actually share, to be a presenter on that group. For me, it was a great honor that she has recognized that of me because I've really put a lot of effort into doing this thing. Okay, and then Crypto Academy Network. You need to join this group because this is Dima's group. Remember, Hannah is there, Dima is there. So they've got group team meetings that are above me, where they get information that they want to filter down to us. So you must get connected there so that when Dima filters down information, you get the information. Like now she's busy with the presentation, she's actually flighting it on that as well. Okay, so that is Dima's group. And then I've got a community similar to this. Remember, I am doing what those who have made it are doing. So I have got my Crypto Wise Wealth group. And this one I had made Bitcoin Vault and Electric Cash specific, but I speak crypto in general. So this is
where I'm a part of that group now.
Yes, you are. Because everybody who finishes my training, I say they must connect to that group. Okay. Now this is Maggie's group. And Edwin, I'm going to send you the links to these groups as well so that you can join. So I'm going to put them in the info center that I'm talking about, and you guys must connect from there. Okay, and then there is Crypto Wise Wealth, this one, Intentional Wealth Creation. That is a group that I have created specifically for people that have signed up under me on my sponsors. So if I've sponsored you and you sponsor people, those people can be part of this group. This is where I have narrowed it down to say that now I am taking responsibility for my team, and I am going to give you the tools that you need to move you forward in Mining City. But remember, it is about you keeping connected. Edwin, you have put in your own money in here. You must keep in touch and understand what your money is doing. The tools are there. I'm going to make it available to you. But tomorrow, don't come and say, but Umegi did not tell me. Take responsibility of your business, because I am going, what I get from Dima, from Hannah, I will bring down to this level, and I will put in more, because I am going to be putting training on there to help people to build themselves in this space. Okay. And then there are Telegram groups. Okay. This is the Mining City official page on Telegram channel. So join that channel. When there's any news in Mining City, when they're bringing the system down, when they're doing upgrades, when they're offering new things, when they're fixing things, they put it on their Telegram channel. I'm going to put the link in the information center that I'm talking about now. Click on there and join the Telegram group. Crypto Now Academy, that's a new one that Hannah has just created, because she started this academy, all right? So on there, any training, like I said, last week, there were 3 days of training where Prof. Pinza was telling us about how to do fundamental analysis when you are looking at starting a cryptocurrency portfolio. They are going to be doing more and more training on blockchain related things, nothing to do with Mining City in particular, but cryptocurrency in general. Because the whole idea is that you need to grow yourself beyond Mining City. The cryptocurrency space is big. Mining City is your stepping stone. It can make you a lot of money that you can now expand and take it out into the crypto space. Okay, so I will put a link for you to join the Crypto Academy and the Crypto Now Academy as well. This is really run by Hannah Pinza and her husband, Professor Ed Pinza. And then Dima has got her own team group on Telegram, Crypto Elite Team Group. When people have got questions, they ask on there. When there are presentations anywhere in the province, around Southern Africa, in the world, those presentations are posted on there. Another way to keep in touch. Okay, I'm going to give you all these links. These are the 2 products, Bitcoin Vault and Electric Cash, the 2 products that are actually from MindBest itself. You know, when we speak about the cryptocurrencies, you guys have got Electric Cash. The 2 of you have bought Electric Cash, okay? Electric Cash is a cryptocurrency that has been developed by MindBest. Every cryptocurrency has got developers behind it. So MindBest, El Avramovich, and I always say that I feel so privileged that I actually am in touch with the actual developer, because they are so in your face. They talk to people, they have videos, they have sessions where they talk about the development of the product, if there are any changes, their roadmap, where the product is going. You will see the entire roadmap. I will also share in the information center the official pages of these 2 cryptocurrencies. Now, also understand how your currency is developing. What are the new things that they're adding onto the cryptocurrency? So you will join these 2 Telegram groups, Bitcoin Vault News and Electric Cash News. Keep in touch, keep connected. You have put your money in here, make sure that you understand what is going on. Okay. So then I've got a WhatsApp group called Money Making Activities. There isn't much activity on there. I used to use this WhatsApp group as my communication thing, and I'm still doing it, but so I communicate what I put on the Facebook group, but I'll add you guys to this WhatsApp group as well. And then if you want to ask anything, but I'm trying to shift everybody more towards communicating via Facebook, but I will add you guys to this WhatsApp group as well. It's called Money Making Activities. Okay, any questions so far? About Edwin Rashab? You good? Okay, you are muted, I can't hear you, but you're good. Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so I keep referring to an information center. What exactly is this information center? Okay, this is actually a Facebook group that I can invite you to. Edward, I'm not sure if we are friends on Facebook. We need to be friends on Facebook. Let me share that with you. I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm just go to the group. Okay, so this is the Facebook group. what I'm doing, so the first thing you'll see on this group is my video that tells you what this group is all about, okay? I've put on guides on here, okay? On these guides, this is your go-to page. If you want to know anything about how to go about Mining City, come through this. I started it recently. This is the first time I actually walk people through it with you guys. And so you can see that the first thing, there's a video on how to sign into Mining City. You can go through there. So that particular, the first guide is your Mining City back office. Okay, on there, signing into Mining City, it tells you about the landing page, which is the dashboard of Mining City, how to check your mining earnings, how to place people on a binary tree. Okay, so that is the first guide. Let me just go back. See more with multiple guides. So I've got the guide on the absolute basics of cryptocurrency, a 6-part series. That is a series that I did over on Facebook, just telling people about cryptocurrencies, the basics thereof. You can go through this if you wish. And then I've got a guide on electric cash. Okay. And then I haven't posted on Bitcoin Vault yet, but I'm going to put one on Bitcoin Vault on how to actually put those up because I already have the videos on this one. How to use the 3 keys of Bitcoin Vault. Anything Bitcoin I will put on there. Importantly, I'm going to start posting on this one. Okay, on network marketing. The first guide is going to be becoming a network marketing professional, getting you going if you want to do the business, and then frequently asked questions. When you get into this business, you may have questions. Ask me the questions. I'm going to put if a lot of people keep asking me the same question, I will put the answers on there. People always ask, do I get my initial investment back? Then I've got a video there that explains how things work. So if you've got any questions, you are going to post in here. So this is where I'm also, just close this. This is where I'm going to put the links as well. I'll create a guide of important links and then, or how to stay connected or something like that. I'll put a link and then all those links I said you must connect to, they will be on here. You can click on them and do what you need to do. Right. Okay, so now that is